Hey guys, walk and run cycles are some of the most popular types of animation. That's why I decided to make a video breaking down common mistakes I often see beginners make. If you want to improve your animation, this video is for you. Ready? Let's go. Mistake number 1. Feet not planted on the ground. I often see feet floating above the intended ground level. This creates the feeling that the character is sliding or hovering in the air, and the whole animation loses weight. Always make sure the foot is firmly planted at the moment it touches the ground to make the movement feel real. To do this, you can draw a temporary line indicating the ground level. When the foot moves downward, check that it touches that line. Also make sure it doesn't go below it. That's another common mistake. Mistake number 2. No up and down movement of the torso. This is something I see all the time. In natural walking or running, the torso slightly rises and falls. This conveys weight and rhythm. The torso can also sway slightly forward and backward. If the body stays rigid and still, the animation looks stiff and robotic. Add subtle vertical motion for more life. You can find examples in any walk or run cycle reference sheet. Mistake number 3. No overlapping action. Overlapping action is when different parts of the body move at slightly different times. For example, the arms lag just a bit behind the legs, or hair and clothing keep swaying after the main movement has stopped. Most often, animators add a delay in the head movement following the torso. Without this, the animation feels mechanical. See for yourself. Mistake number 4. No torso rotation. Unless it's a stylistic choice, you should pay attention to torso rotation. In natural walking and running, the shoulders and hips rotate forward and backward alternately, following the movement of the arms and legs. If the torso stays facing forward all the time and the base of the arms and legs doesn't shift, the character looks unnatural. Add torso rotation to make the movement fluid and alive. Usually, you'll animate the rotation at the point where the arms and legs connect to the body, and also on the head. If your character has clothing or other body elements, they should rotate as well. Mistake number 5. Foot not fixed in place when moving across the canvas. Even if the foot touches the ground, sometimes it keeps sliding forward or backward when it should stay still. This effect is called foot sliding, and it immediately breaks the illusion of walking or running. To fix it, lock the foot in place during the contact phase. When adding character movement across the canvas, make sure that foot remains in one spot. By the way, subscribe to my Patreon. I will upload materials from the lessons there. I have already uploaded the mistakes from this video in text there, and also materials from the previous video about tips for improving animation. And if you become a sponsor of the channel, you will have access to the source files in the ToonSquid format and early access. How did you like today's lesson? Do you enjoy this kind of format? Let me know if you found it helpful. Watch out for these mistakes in your animations, and your characters will move more naturally. Comment if you'd like to see more tips or breakdowns of common errors. And if you have your own insights to share with other animators, post them too. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.